Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the Craftverse series, episode 361. And I have a little bit of a progress report to show you. I know, we're not in front of the house we were building last episode. You guys saw the thumbnail. But, yeah. I've been digging out this hole. So far, I have expanded the project out from where I started doing primarily the moss method. And it has gone level to 100 block square out. Now, this is going to be a 400 by 400 block long project. So we're going to go 100 block chunks at a time. I've got some work to do. I've been grinding away at it in what spare time I have between making new thumbnails and recording new stuff and prepping for new recordings, but you can see this project is expanding, and I have an ever-growing amount of bats. These are 2 of the 12 that I've encountered throughout my mining adventures, several of which have died to pickaxe proximity. Hey, it's not my fault their AI makes them flap too close to the sun. But a couple of them died in lava before I sealed off some flows that were out that way. Yeah, glad I didn't name them like I was planning to. But I think I'm going to do away with the moss method and just chip away with my pickaxes as best I can. The walls of the perimeter are going to be just whatever material they are at the moment. I'm not going to worry about fixing up the perimeters anytime soon. I just have to try and seal them up as I go. But getting out of here is quite simple. We just go down this way. It's a lot less of a beat your head against the ceiling staircase than it used to be. I trimmed quite a few layers off. We're going to go up this way through the visage. And before I do that, I'm going to drop some stuff off in one of my shulkers, because I need to cleanse my inventory. We have plans today. The house that I have intended to build today is a reimagining of the dark oak house done by Lex the Builder, but that was not the house we were working on the last you guys saw. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of that build as well. We'll keep those, and we'll drop that up there. Storage, there we go. Need to make space. And that pick's about to die, but I have a replacement right here. I don't need that on me, and I actually don't need that on me, so that's fine. I won't need the torches. Alright, so we're going to go up through the visage, and I'm going to show you what we've been working on. This elevator shaft may also be subject to change in the future. We'll see. But you might notice it from here even though it's raining. We have a big house. Wow. A big house out that way. It's just about as tall as the Lex the Builder Dark Oak house. And it's on an elevation. So we're going to have a little bit of difference going on with height with the builds for the next few days. And don't worry, I'm not going to do what I did with this build and do too many jump cuts or do too much in between episodes. But you got to admit, this was a lot of placing the same block just from looking at the back. It's kind of empty, but it's well lit. And the fact that it's empty has inspired me to put a barrier of trees behind it that kind of match the height. But we're going to do that after I build this next house. Okay. But we're going to go in through here, which has a 1-block safety path. I've started adding in a field of wheat on the other side of this barrier wall. Because, you know, I kind of needed to have some reason to have that spot used. Having a little bit of wheat seems like a good use of space. This over here took quite some doing. And before we go in, I want to give you guys a nice little visual. So we're going to go over here. Sneak around, or not. Okay, well, fine, we're going to go from here. This'll work. Do 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 do. This should be a nice level right here. Okay, let's actually center this just a bit. There we go. This is the build that we were working on for the last 2 episodes. It's very pink. It is a cherry survival base. This is the good side. This is definitely the moneymaker. The inside is okay. The back is bland, and the sides are just the wings here with a little bit of window shot. Other than that, it's not a whole lot to look at. So this is why this is the front-facing view. And then we're going to be building around that side the next house. I don't currently have anything planned for over here yet, but there is also going to be a house behind it. Hopefully we'll get to that within next week's episodes, but today we're focusing on the reimagining of the Dark Oak house, as you saw below. I just felt that I needed to give you guys a visual of the house completed, since I didn't actually show the process of completing it. You can go watch the video of the original tutorial, and that will be linked in the description below. Hippity hoppity, this moss is my property. Let me just go pick up what else is my property. Pink. Got it. Alright, so now let's go for the inside tour of the house. You've seen the base. The midsection is a little bit spacious and has room for a loft. I don't have any interiors made for these rooms, other than to have a chest. There's a lot of potential for this base. You could also make it out of other woods as well. I just made it up to the tutorial's depiction. I might do a reimagining of this one as well in the future. But it adds a nice little elevation here, so you can get a good view of your surroundings. It doesn't really offer you a way to get up into there, unfortunately. So I might put a ladder right here for easy access, or do it on the inside, I'm not sure. But then you have these little sections here with full access. I had to add in an extra piece of farmland over there to potentially prevent spawns, because things kept spawning over there and trampling the farmland and creating more spawnable locations. And then we have the spots for the aminals. I don't know why animals would want to be on andesite. It seems like it would hurt their little feet, but you know what? I wasn't the one who designed it, I was just the one who built it. However, today is going to be the start of a new build. Well, a reproducing of a build that we've already done, but it's technically new because we haven't built it yet. So let's go ahead and kick things off. Gonna need a few bits of this. Also gonna need a bunch of bits of this. Swap those out. put you here. Grab that. I won't be needing this. No, I will be needing some of these actually. So we'll grab that. I won't be needing those at all. Cherry wood could work in some instances, but I don't really need it. We don't do that. Okay, I won't be needing that for a bit, I don't think. I will actually be needing this. That is for sure. And then we will be needing... No, where did it go? Blackstone, blackstone, blackstone. Put all my blackstone over here. There's going to be 2 new builds around this area, so I tried to condense my materials. So we're going to grab you, and we're going to grab you. This is going to make up our front entranceway. So we put this here and here. And then behind the stairs we have that, that, and that. Pop that out. And then we alternate. We have just 3 in depth for this one. So that's fine. And then we bring you back to here, correct? That's fine. We can just deal with that for now. Let me do that. Okay. Okay, so we're done with those for the moment. I am going to... We're just going to stick this right here in the center because that's where that's ultimately going to go. Okay, so I actually need to pop these corners out. So do that. Yep, okay. Do I not have a crafting table out here? I think I do, but I stuck it way over here. I need to make 5 stairs. Do I actually have stairs? No, those are slabs. And of course they don't come in multiples of 5 because stacks don't come in multiples of 5. So we're gonna go bop, 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 bop. And we have our entryway. It goes up here. And then there's a middle portion with those visible. That's good. You need this to go 2, 3, 4. And then I am going to cheese this just a bit. So I can put these vertically, like so. And then we can take those out, because that's not where those go. And we have our doorway. 2, 3. Okay, so we have this level up. Then we need to do... Okay, before I lose my mind, plunk you right there for now. Don't need spawns up there. Just gonna put one of these right there. So we can start making things. Perfect. Those. Boop. Boop. And then we make exactly 4. I'm doing this so these little notches right here connect. So when you look away, it makes one solid little square. And I like that. That looks pretty good to me. Does mean that I have an extra step though. And then we go. We'll wait on this part. So I need this to go one out here. And you are actually sideways. Go in like that. And then we have the actual wall. Okay, that's what I need to see, but give me just a second. I'm going to swap over my reference image so I have the flooring figured out. Okay. You are that, right? That's what you're supposed to be. 1, 2, 3. No, we actually need you to come out. So I did this wrong. Better to be wrong now than wrong later. Okay. So we do that. You have you come up to there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5. Chicken. 6, 7, 8. Corner. And then this should be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 7. And then those 3, and then we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Nope. Goes there. Take this out. This just stretches all the way down. We're gonna come over here real quick. Put that in. And then that. Ah, biscuits. That. And then all. Okay. And from here we go 3 space, and that should line up. Does. Now let's make sure. One extra block beyond, one extra block beyond. Wait a minute. Did I make this incorrectly? Oh no. I should have put my base down first. So we have the 3 in the front. Those are for sure. All of this is permanent. I don't have to change any of this. We have the wall that sticks out like that. goes out here. One back, one back, one back. No, this is right. I'm just second guessing myself, apparently. All right, well, we're gonna build this and see how it goes. So I won't be needing these for a bit. Put them away. I will be needing these, though. Okay, and this goes up, I believe, 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, it's 13. But we'll do that one after because I know this one for a fact is 19. This is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. From here, we actually want to do a little bit of experimentation. Place, thank you. 4. Need these to go around the rim. Of the bottom. No! Bad. And we put you there and we cheese. Big on. Want these to be here. Actually need to make the 6. Pop these out. Okay, and this is ultimately going to be the chimney. That is done, aside from adding in the actual campfires. That's the word. It's like, what is the damn word? 3. 6. 9. 12. Is it 13 or 15? Well, it doesn't matter because that's all I had. Nope. That might actually be where that's meant to go. This, I believe, goes up 6. then the roof kind of comes up like that. So yeah, that's actually exactly where that needs to go. So we actually need to pop these two out and put you right there. And then it goes one more over it. So for the moment, we're going to put that right there. So this is as high as these go. This, however, goes up a bit more. Now, I'm using these to add in a slight change of color palette. I got tired of using so much dark oak and deep slate, so we're going to have a bit more of a candy colored build. It's 4, 5, 6. All right. It's essentially where the windows go. It might go one more lower. There's no window on that side. Put you there because it's pretty much where you're going to end up. That's fine. Let's hop out and grab the greenery. It's time to add in some flooring. This is an elevated floor. I can't add in the doorway without having this floor in, so we're going to add in the floor now. And we're going to stop it right here. Actually need to convert another one of those together. Where's my shovel? Go one more down for this row. All right, and that gets to be a stair that leads down into this room. Okay, stairs. And I need to then make a bunch more, because we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1. So this actually is going to end up going up. That's fine. We're doing that so we can put the stairs in for the next layer. We're speed running this build. Oh no! Go away, grass. We're gamers, we don't touch that. Alright, and from here, we have the next layer of the roof. Or ceiling, rather. And since it's peaceful mode, I'm not going to be worrying about things spawning. At some point I will revert it, but I'm just doing so much digging down there that it's just a hassle to keep reverting it back and forth. This, I believe, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th one, we have that. Because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. This is where the ceiling meets. Trying to get as much of this done as possible up to the correct specifications. Nope, you are the walls. You are not the walls, you are the walls. Okay. This is where things get a bit messy. Because we have these right here that do continue upward. And we have the flooring from down here that goes up there. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where does it come out? Right here. That's where the new floor goes. Ow. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepared for this. Using the pink stairs. I might be using the wrong stairs. Just a moment to flip this image around. I am indeed using the wrong stairs. Ah! No! Bad sicko. Biscuits. Will do. Come up here, place those back where they go. Perfect. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. This does extend upward. And then we have the flooring for the next one, which I need to grab from down here. But that is going to do it for today's episode. We'll continue with this build next episode. I promise I'm not going to do it off camera. We're going to do this one explicitly by the book, okay? Everyone's going to see every step of this process. See you tomorrow for the next episode, or in a few minutes if you're watching in the future. Bye.